This is my Ducati Hypermotor 698. The Ducati Hypermotor 698. As most of you know, I had a 690 SMCR from KTM before. They are being compared a lot. I think between the two of those, the 698 is the better one. The biggest difference between those two, the 698 is more high rev based, a little less torquey than the KTM 690 is, which makes the KTM 690 feel very snappy, and the 698 feels really smooth to ride, especially if you go higher speeds. The 698 is the better way to go. But if you go to the small go-kart tracks, the 690 feels more at home because it's more torquey and a little more snappy. But even on the Italian roads, yeah, the Alp roads, the 698 performs a lot better than the 690 did. If you know the electronics of the Ducati, you won't choose anything else. The quick shifter actually works, which is really nice. For those that ride a KTM, you know what I mean.
Open up the door, can you?
I'm not being sponsored in any way by Ducati, so I can say anything about this bike. So I can say it's shit, but I won't. But there are a few cons about this. At first, price point of Ducati, especially if you want to do upgrades on them. Luckily, we have a lot of them available on our web shop, supermofools.com, which is cheaper. If you want to set up the bike right, you can't get a power commander or anything because it's being restricted by Ducati. Unless you buy the Termionis, you get an air filter and also a power upgrade, wheelie control available. But yeah, that's almost 2,000 euros for exhaust system, so way too expensive. Also, the weight, of course, compared to the 450 Supermotos. Yes, of course, it's a bit more, but it's not that bad. We would love to have a lighter bike, but still being reliable and have the same power, of course. Which is a lot better compared to the 690 is that the gas tank is in front instead of the back. Also, you have to get used to the high rev based engine. Is it the con? I'm not completely sure because I'm starting to like it more and more, but it's requiring a different style of riding. Also, a big con about the bike is that you don't have the frame underneath the engine. So if you want to take stairs, jumps or anything like it, I'm always a bit scared to damage the engine. Luckily, I have a skid plate right now, so that's being solved now. But yeah, also a little scary. Pros about this bike, the Supermofools parts, of course. About the bike, dual exhaust, looking awesome in my opinion, which is a big plus. Also looking the sleek design of the Hypermotor itself. I think they did a really great job. That the weight of is in the front like the gas tank instead of in the back like the 690 has. Also a big pro of the bike. It comes with great brake system in the front, the Brembo. At first I had to get used to the engine, but now I absolutely love the high revved engine. The bike has a few more electronics like the ABS. You can turn it off, so that's great. That's making the electronics great. Ducati power launch, fun fact and fun to do. Wheelie control can also be turned off. Stoppies, you can do it even though it has ABS and stuff. And the quick shifter, I love that it actually works. The bike doesn't come stock with a quick shifter. I only paid 200 euros to install it, so yeah. Don't got the RVE, got the regular one, but it's looking amazing. It ain't a Supermofools bike if it hasn't been changed, haven't been modded. And the bike has a few mods, of course. First of all, got the upgraded levers. You can set them up to have a better control on them. So changed it with the handguards from Supermofools. They have the indicators in them, but more important, they also provide protection. So if you crash, you won't damage your bike that much. Installed the Bike Play 1, which provides a navigation system like the CarPlay and Android Auto on it. Of course the new mirrors, because I don't like the bulky ones and they provide perfect vision anyway. Stock tank cover is ugly and grey. We changed that for the carbon one. The problem with the stock seats, they don't provide any grip at all, especially during wheelies or riding hard on the track. So I changed it to a one with more grip on it, and also I like the design with the white stripes on it. A mod you can't see, but which is really important, is the open air filter. It's installed underneath the seat, but it provides a lot more power, especially because the bikes are more restricted now by Euro 6. And yes, that's a mod which is really important. Of course, you can see the graphics kit, and this one is my 4th or 5th graphics kit. All the parts you can see directly are the exhaust protector from SM Project, made out of carbon. Also the clutch cover, and on the other side the ignition cover. The brake pedal by SM Project you can set up, and change it to the foot pegs by Supermofools. They are a bit grinded by now because of all the riding. You can slide them on the floor, you see, which gives a bit sparky. Install the skid plate. Like I said before, if you go off-road or ride stairs, you won't damage your engine. Got a lot of more carbon over here as well. And yeah, the carbon swing arm looks awesome in my opinion. Of course, to protect the bike a bit, I installed some axle sliders. Used them a few times as well, so the branding on it is not perfect anymore. Installed the Austin Racing exhaust. Put some exhaust protectors on them, so if I crash, the exhaust doesn't get damaged. Of course, a tail tidy, because the stock one is like this big. Wheel graphics, also a Motormaster brake disc on the rear, the flame disc. That's the perfect look on the Supermoto. And in the front, the carbon fork covers. The carbon fork covers will protect your forks from sand and dust and all those things. But also it looks way better in carbon, right? And yeah, in the front also the wheel graphics and the brake disc. In my opinion, the bike turned out perfect. Looks great, rides great. And I don't even know what else to do on the mods. But if you have any ideas, drop them in the comments below and tell us what kind of videos you want to see next. And peace out. Subscribe.